Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome aboard the largest safari vehicle in the world. This is the very beginning of the sunset safari, and we're starting with the moon. In its waxing gibbous phase, looking glorious up there in that blue sky, which is starting to feel like summer. Really bizarre, but it is winter here in South Africa. It's just really hot right now. Good afternoon, my name is Lauren, and Owen is on camera. Yes, good old OD. And I'm excited about this afternoon. I don't know what it's going to bring, but we do have a lilac breasted roller over there. We had the moon, we got a bird. It's a good start. I've just found a bird that I haven't seen in a really long time. A gorgeous female saddlebow stork. Beautiful. We saw her flying, and then she just landed on the twin of twin dams, which is a perfect area for birds. Birds love it here. Oh, pied kingfisher just bombed the shot. Looking for fish, maybe even some frogs, some insects, aquatic insects. Anything really. They've got such a broad diet to cover. Well, they've got big bodies, big tummies to fill. Was that just grass? Or was it a worm of sorts? You see that beak can just penetrate right into the mud, so they can also get sort of crustaceans or worms or anything that's living inside really muddy sediment.
I think essentially virtually any herbivore could be destructive. Ultimately, it's a numbers game. So it's all about the size of the habitat available. If the piece of property is only tiny, but you've got 1,000 impala on it, even impala can be extremely destructive. Trampling all the grass, browsing all of the vegetation off the trees. But elephants are probably the most iconic when it comes to breaking things. It's just sort of the way they operate, pushing over trees to get roots, digging up soil. Again, not their fault, it's just what elephants do. And in a nice, open, healthy system, it's quite a happy, healthy, ecologically sound thing to be having happening. Essentially, a tree is holding lots of nutrients in its fibers, in its limbs, and an elephant pushing that tree over returns those fibers and all those nutrients to the soil. It goes back into the system. But if you've got tens of thousands of elephants all doing that, then the trees very rapidly disappear. The big key to keeping that all nice and healthy, nice and functional, is giving elephants the ability to move. And they naturally want to walk hundreds of kilometers. They'll break trees here and then they will go somewhere else. Yeah, we need to be giving attention to vast conservation areas in Africa and figuring out how to join them. And that's the future of protecting these wild spaces and places. This guy really stretching. Whoa, check it out. We got it. Goodness me, that's a cool view.
Both Lauren and Cedric are stuck in that riverbed. We often see elephants dig holes there because the water table is quite high. And similarly, near a dam, the water table is also quite high. So if they dig, they might be able to access some fresh water in a little puddle. So maybe that's what they're doing, but I can't actually get any closer. So we're just going to have to suss it out from here. Hi Elsa, you're very happy to get your elephant fix. I'm glad I could provide it for you. What's nice is that they're not really on the move, so we could sit here for some time and watch them dust bathe, possibly accessing a bit of water. Still unsure, to be honest. But whatever is happening, it's prime property. When elephants find a nice spot to dust bathe in, okay, so I think what is happening there is that elephant. Ooh, don't steal my dust. That elephant knelt down like that to get its face close to the ground in order to get its tusks into the ground and probably loosen some soil or maybe mud if it's water. But it's dampness, so I'm gonna go with. Oh, but there I see some dampness. It's a mystery, I tell you, a mystery for Poirot. I reckon it's probably some water.
My creative cameraman is letting you see it without the infrared. Are you ready? On you go, creative cameraman. Look at that. Look at the difference infrared makes. Isn't that amazing? We have a spider upside down on a leaf. Layla, spiders are good to have around, and that's why, although many people don't like them in the house, they're actually super cool to have in your house because they will control other insect populations. Especially out here, they will eat things like mosquitoes and other little bugs that are in your room. So although you want to go, spider, get it out, and your dog comes running and tries to kill it and it's just chaos, well, it's actually really good to have them around. They will eat other insects, absolutely. Even flies, even moths. The fishing spiders that sit in my room that I really made friends with at Jackie's and miss them, I'm sure Trishala will love them, we caught them hunting moths often in the room. So actually, spiders do more good than they do harm. And I completely understand why people are scared of them. This is coming from me, the person who had really severe arachnophobia. They really do keep the populations of other insects in check. Well done, Leila. They really do. And the venomous spiders that you have to worry about out here are probably brown button spider, black button spider, baboon spider, six-eyed crab spider, sack spider, and violent spider.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining us on our sunset safari this afternoon, and thank you so much for the comments, the questions that you did send through for us to answer as many as possible. I'm hoping we did. Make sure that you do join us again tomorrow morning on our sunrise safari. And I'm holding thumbs. I'm really holding thumbs that we get some rosettes tomorrow morning. As well, maybe that cheetah will appear. You never know. It might still be on Djuma. Never know. But yes, but thank you so much for everything this afternoon, everybody. And we shall see you tomorrow morning on the Sunrise Safari from the Wild Earth team. Good night.